I was appointed the department head in June 2000. Yeah. Well, it was more than 20 years ago. So thinking back, there's really nothing spectacular or even unusual that during my appointment as department head that I've done that could really make me very proud of it. That is because the previous head has done very solid work. They are all very capable head, starting from Professor Lee in the 1970s. You know, we are more or less starting from scratch. Especially, I can imagine how such a great job that the previous head have done. When I came back, well, I was an undergraduate student in this university, or rather, the predecessor of this university, SU, University of Singapore. I did my undergraduate. And during that time, most of our lecturers were from overseas, from India and neighboring countries. So he was very, in fact, I was the second batch of university student in the 70s. And I graduated in 1974. And I went on to do my master and PhD, coming back to NUS in 1985. And I could see a big difference in this campus. This is a new campus then. In this campus, I can see a big difference in the curriculum, in the quality of professors, and also the quality of students. And the previous head before me has done excellent job by bringing the university up, especially during the 1990s. As a young lecturer, I could see that the university has gone through a very impressive transformation from a teaching university to a research university. So by the time I took over as department head in the year 2000, in fact, it was relatively easy for me because the previous head has paved the way for the development in the next 10-20 years. That's how I see it today. I was very fortunate in the way that university or the department at that point in time was all ready for a very impressive growth in the years to come, in all sense. In terms of I mentioned earlier, the quality of professors and the quality of students. I can elaborate. You know, when I came back in 1985, that was the period where a group of young lecturers who was brought in under the scheme of what we call senior tutor. You know, they are all very high caliber first degree holder from overseas university or from NUS itself, and then selected through many rounds of interview and took up scholarship to do PhD and come back to become a faculty member. So by the time 2000, this group of young faculty members are in their early 40s. That is the time they are going ready to burst in terms of their research career. So in that sense, I was extremely fortunate to be the head of department because I have a team of very solid, strong, energetic, and a very productive team of young faculty members, and also the quality of students we have. In fact, from the time I was a student, the main bulk of students come from Singapore and Malaysia. During my time, my year, there's about 50% Singaporean and 50% Malaysian. So you look around today, I believe many of the professors here in this university are Singaporean and Malaysian. Of course, in the after year 2000, we see more and more foreign faculty members coming in. That is because NUS has established itself, and it can attract good caliber foreign talents to join NUS faculty members. So you can see, I really did not have to do anything unusual. I do not have to bring in unusual measure to push the students or the faculty in order to bring the university to another level. And facts speak for itself. You know, from year 2000 onward, you could see NUS world ranking is on the way up. And today, we are rated among the best in the world, top 10, top 20. So I'm very thankful to the university and to the previous head, to the faculty members, many of them are still around today, and to our students for making NUS such a good university today. As I mentioned earlier, I really did not do anything unusual, but there's one event, you know, that really had a very strong impact to the department during my term as the department head. That was the decision by the university to take the environmental group away from the department. Well, I do not see that as a very negative event, because a few years later, the environmental group came back to the department. Well, looking back, during that period, why it was so unforgettable or memorable, depending on how you put it, because at that point in time we will feel a bit, you may say, frustrated or disappointed, because we had a few department meetings, you know, to voice our common feeling and views to the university management. Well, we took a big effort to put down various reasons why the environmental group should not be taken away from the Department of Civil Engineering. Well, we did that because we believe that civil engineering as a whole must have an environmental engineering group. That is because many of our fellow faculty members in the department felt the same as I did. I strongly feel that in a department of civil engineering, by the word civil engineering, we actually in an area, in a discipline that is to develop infrastructure, and not just infrastructure itself. It is the environment, you know, not the natural environment, but it's a social environment, human environment, so on, plus the infrastructure. that bring our quality of life and our quality of living to another higher level. That is the, I will say, what a civil engineer as a profession must aim to achieve as a contribution to mankind. And we know that that is our mission. That is our mission. And if in the civil engineering curriculum there is not such an area for the student to understand about the environment, it's not complete. It's not complete. In fact, you look at the world today, or 30, 40 years back, it has always been the case that within civil engineering, the environmental engineering play a very key role in making it a complete civil engineering curriculum. So, to be very frank, at the end of my appointment ahead, I still feel a bit disappointed that when I was appointed head of department, we had the environmental group, but when I completed my appointment, we did not have an environmental engineering. Yeah, but I'm very at ease today, knowing that it is back, and we are again a complete family as a civil engineering department. In fact, I should put it that way. I do not see any word like challenges as such. I will probably view it as opportunities. That is because of what has happened in the last few years. Now, if you really read about what has been happening in the last few years, we know that people are talking about the fourth industrial revolution, that we are coming to information digital age. We are coming to a new era or new period of human civilization, where we are going to have another level of intelligence that will make our life, the way we work, the way we live, the way we socialize in different ways. In fact, we already see it happening that nowadays we do not leave our home without a mobile phone. And that is just one little bit of it. And if you really pay attention to what has happened, you could see that the digitalization has transformed the world already. For example, I actually left NUS in 2017, and I went to China to become a visiting professor in Chang'an University. And once I reached there, I could see something very different from what I anticipated in China. When I reached there, I realized that people there no longer carry wallet around. But in Singapore, we still did. Although today, we are slowly getting used to it. Anything, payment, whatever is, digital. But in China, it was really eye-opener for me. Even along the street, you find that old people, they have a little store, and then when you buy something from them, and they don't expect you to pay in cash, because they don't have the change for you, and they are actually very unhappy if you do that. So everything is a digital wallet by mobile phone. So I came back every year for Chinese New Year and summer vacation. I could see Singapore is slowly going that way. So you could see what this is going to bring changes to civil engineering is tremendous, and we must realize it. So, and that's why earlier on I say it's not challenges, but they are opportunities. We must take up these opportunities. So our curriculum, our teaching, research must all take up in a different form, in an intelligent manner. No longer the old traditional way of doing research. We must change. We must change. Well, if you look at the society out there today, many countries are already talking about smart cities, smart infrastructure, smart transportation, smart manufacturing. Right? So I believe we civil engineers, we should not just talk about infrastructure. We should not just stop at infrastructure. Of course, in my opinion, I feel that even you talk about intelligent infrastructure, that's not enough. We must start one step further. We must be able to develop a brain of the infrastructure, a brain for the intelligent city, brain for what we all do, because civil engineering deals with human life, how we live and the quality of our life. So this is all part and parcel of it. And I believe the challenges or the opportunities are that our curriculum must keep up. Not in the old way of learning the same knowledge, but in an intelligent way. Intelligent way, I mean not just intelligent in our own brain, but also the techniques. So we talk about AI today, but AI is not everything. They are more than AI. When we talk about intelligence, we are talking area of study, tools, the approach that we solve our traditional civil engineering problem, the way we design our infrastructure, the way we manage our infrastructure, the way we merge civil engineering built environment with the social environment and physical environment and so on. We must do it in an intelligent way. I believe these are the real challenges, or I would like to put it, opportunity for the future generation of civil engineering teaching. Well, I believe they are a very happy lot. They should be a very happy lot because of this new era of intelligence. So civil engineering study should no longer be dull, should no longer be just design construction. There must be a very important element, that is intelligence, communication, information, digitalization, and so on. So our civil engineers must now be equipped with knowledge in AI, in information technologies, in tools that make their life as civil engineering professional able to interact in a very intelligent way with all other disciplines of studies and the society. So in that sense, we can make civil engineering study very exciting and very challenging. And students must realize that they must not just be satisfied in studying how to do design in the traditional way, in according to the requirement of specification and standards. But they must learn how to do it in an intelligent way. Now, I just want to give a very simple and direct example. In the area of automobile engineering, the traditional way of building an internal combustion engine, the gasoline-driven vehicles, is going to be a thing of the past. For example, in China, 2030, they're going to stop producing gasoline-driven vehicles. And in Europe, 2035, they're going to stop doing it. So the future will be electric car. So in automobile engineering, they have to change the way they learn. The curriculum has to change. In fact, it is, again, challenges and opportunities. Now, same thing for civil engineering. Now we are talking about we design and build infrastructure, buildings, roads, and so on. But we have an additional responsibility to make it intelligent. Design it in an intelligent way, operate it in an intelligent way, manage it in an intelligent way. And we must be equipped with all this intelligent knowledge and technology. So if our students are not doing it today, they have to change the mindset. They have to pick up and be ready to be a new generation intelligent civil engineers. That's my, I wouldn't call advice, but my recommendation to them. I'm very proud and happy to be a part of NUS, Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering. First as a student, next as a lecturer, and then head of department in the year 2000. And I'm really proud today to see NUS being one of the top-ranking universities in the world. Our department among top 10 top Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering in the world. With that, I'd like to congratulate the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, NUS, a very happy 70th anniversary. Thank you.